EG going to be able to take this one cleanly? Is it going to be a 2-0, or is EHOME going to be able to extend it to a third game?
Personally, I'm hoping for a game 3, but I'd also just like to clarify something the panel was talking about. The best people do their things without shoes on. I, myself, have no shoes whenever I cast.
I kept my shoes on.
It's the winner's way. Well, you're my rock, you're my analog. Duke it up a little bit, but they just keep ether shocking him down. Now you go into your tag team, and with the spin damage, they're a little bit clustered inside the trees. EHOME walking over their own feet, but this is the exact thing we were worried would happen again. S4 locked in, brought down. 7 minutes against his name. This time around, it's a lot better. Faith Beyond up on top lane has Innocence to help him out, and they actually look towards Fly. Innocence actually begins his attack onto Fly. A little bit difficult when he gets hit by the Fire Spirits while on bottom lane. It's actually Crit who gets to combo together with S4. Snowbolt going in after Terrorblade. TZ had a free game before he begins his TP, but the shackles are available. Blade will fall.
Well played by EHOME. This is the power of that Rasta. You know, they last pick it for a reason. The same combination Vici Gaming likes to utilize. Shadow Shaman Tusk is so much threat.
One more attack up the hill. He doesn't get the miss.
But fair. Recognize Artur just can't lane, but he's in trouble.
Artur is actually dead. They start with the Hex. They can go on to Spin and Shackle. And Arteezy cannot walk away. No TP support, so coming from supports. They just don't exist.
Now he's going to go back to the woods, TPs to the shrine. I think he has to stick in the jungle now.
They're going forward with Crit, trying to find an initiation while Death Prophet has a Spirit Siphon up. Snowball protects 2, and they're going towards Samel. That's the target they want to kill off. ASD up on the hillside, does the damage, gets the distance away from Crit. Now can continue to fight if they want to. A lot of damage, but they want to move over the targets. Innocence puts down the Observer up on top. Faith Beyond continuing his run. TP support's coming in from OD. He wants the defensive imprisonment to save Faith Beyond some time. In fact, he goes aggressive. Faith Beyond just continues to walk away while Crit comes back to the world of reality, and reality is death. Try and fight underneath this Underlord. Tiny is going to be there. They already get the toss back. Underlord begins to TP away to safety. Tusker will keep him alive inside the Snowball. Watch the mechanics work. Underlord, no! The send back, it didn't come in time. Innocence tried to buy as much space as possible, but it still wasn't enough.
Well, it's big for EG. They get this tower as well.
Around the trees, now he goes down into the lane, sees but has to cut through the path, begins his own TP out, they don't see it. The TP, the Snowball will end up cancelling it. TZ will die, he almost got away, but you want to turn your attention towards the mid lane. Fly as well as S4 doing the wraparound with the Observer Ward. They see the Juggernaut, Spin is out, but Doom will go through this, and he gets back to the tier 2 tower. ASD, it's going to be the imprisonment. Keep the Doom out of play, build up this intel, and then drop the Eclipse if possible. Doom will fall, and even get the Hex. Fly, Shackles, means the Supernova cannot come out. Fly, he tries to drop down one sprite. He has Nova if he's going to fight this, but there's no way he does. He'll die from imprisonment, and it'll be a waste of an ultimate. But look at this sustain, drop the healing ward, and EHOME push.
I watched EG do that exact same move with the same failed results against Vici yesterday. That's not a dive you want to be making as two players. These teams from China right now are too active in the blink forward.
This blink from ASD is really paying for itself. Death Prophet, the Omni Slash kills her off so quickly. Doombringer TP's in to try and do the defense, but no level of aura that he provides will allow them to survive. EHOME already used the Mass Thermals, but here we go again. Another blink imprisonment from ASD. Support's arriving. The pit controlling up Tiny. He wants to walk away. The Centaur! Neutral's fighting again. A lot of heroes up on top lane. EG is starting to bring more, however, as the Hexes come out. Now Serpentmore's committed. They want to keep the Shackles over on the Doombringer so the damage can kick in, but then Phoenix Sun and Doom both being committed. This is a real troublesome fight for Ego. He will be brought down because Samel was able to get in range. Gets the last hit. Now Serpentmore's farmed up, but meanwhile, it's going to be Samel. OD has arrived in the fight. Looking for more up in the trees. The Hex is around. They're controlling S4. Shackles are up. You got Faith Beyond to lend the secondary stun. S4 is just trapped, and all that stolen in now being used to amplify the damage of the OD. Does he pop from this? They want to stick around to ensure it, but ASD was already walking away. Real men don't look at explosions.
There's the issue with the whole Death Prophet counters OD argument, because while that may be the case, OD offers so much burst damage. Death Prophet thrives in longer engagements, and OD, especially with the hammer up, just doesn't give you that opportunity. And look, again, this blink tagger.
It does so much work. Crit begins his own TP out. Omni Slash need the extra damage. Crit! Right next to Crit. He's pretty tanky to get through, and with Faith Beyond being the support, it's not enough damage for them, but won't matter when they get the kill on bottom lane. Flies out once again, but here goes your attack. Sunder's there, Faith Beyond being tossed around. Arteezy with a double damage rune. Intelligence still stolen. As he jumps in, the Eclipse will instantly get the nuke. The Tiny has no mana, and ASD's orb, it followed Fly through the Icarus dive. A toss out from Crit. It gets a revenge. Samael will arrive. I don't know if it was to join the fight, and he may have wanted to. Hex on S4, has the blink dagger, so he just jumps over towards the Shaman. Saw him down with a clap, nothing to deny himself off to, so say goodbye with Samael. Also notice Samael's item build. Okay, he's going to reveal himself. Blink in, gets the hit. You've already got another control. It's going to be Phoenix jumping forward with the Sunray trying to burn through the Underlord. Need another Spirit Siphon as they chase Faith Beyond through the B, as well as he's already got the Kaya. S4's walking underneath the Observer Ward. So Faith Beyond knew this was coming. A 3-man smoke up, and they look for Fly. That Snowball's going the opposite direction, and they don't get either because the Hex. Oh, that was only just in range, but thanks to Ether Lens, that range is still enough. S4 trapped in the tree lines. No TP scroll available. 2 seconds before he can get his blink back off cooldown as the tick damage is slowing down, but okay, it's in trouble. Another pit, ensuring Doom doesn't get away, and this will be a kill, but it takes 3 heroes to get it. Hero comes in for the creep skip, and yep, you're right, they find OD, toss him up, throw him back down again. The Thunder,
blink too,
and the physical damage will start to arrive. They start the Sunray over on Underlord. He's moving back behind the tower. There's no mana. He's got no pit. The silence. They jump forward. Shaman can't get the Hex. Samael was so quick on this one. Shaman protected by the Snowball. That's the first save. The sharp lockout may allow Innocence to go. No, it won't. Toss forward from Samael. Now Serpent Wards get burnt.
Straight into
and Samael, that quick movement.
Yep, he did not have vision on the high ground. He just blind silence. He knows that they're on that hill, doesn't know where, and just figures, you know, I want to take this fight, but if I commit to the Underlord, not only is he the tankiest target on EHOME, but now they'll be able to backstab me from the side. What a play from the young. You're playing into ages now, you got to be careful.
Tusker staying close. The pit, they actually are looking for the Doombringer. The pit will end up catching too as Tusker tossed up. OD comes to the front lines, and it looks like Crit will be the sacrificial lamb, standing his ground and dying. Even if they get this once, they'll have to get this twice, but they'll start with the Hex, following up in the shackles. This is the control. First spin, they clean up the creep wave. This will make the Omnislash even more effective. No. They tossed him. He didn't get the Sunder off.
No, but they used the punch. He can be TP now if he wanted to.
Boy, the Mass Serpent Wards. Arteezy trapped. Now the Omnislash isolating Arteezy. He creates an illusion, tries to negate some of the damage, and then Sunder's EHOME! They gave the fight to Arteezy, and supporters arrived from Evil Jesus. The rest of them, they won out, but Samael is there. Faith Beyond, he can't ulti anymore. They use that to come down. Even the Doom, they cannot do anything. OD can attack through his own BKB. He'll back up, but you're seeing Crit. He's jumping through the back lines as the EG lineup. They stampede forward, look for a target. Faith Beyond the trees, just gets his TP off in time. EHOME should be lucky they get away with only the Tusker as well as the Juggernaut dead. But they're going to lose bottom tier 1 and tier 2.
I don't know what the play was with that one, Sophie.
They just wanted the kill, and then again? EG came quick though. EG came very quick.
For sure, and now S4 is going to finish his, most likely before the next team fight.
Finds his target underneath the Observer and Sentry. Defensive heals up. OD actually hits the ground. That was.
To be concerned just because of the amount of damage Arteezy can do. And look at this, TP coming in.
TP'd Shaman. They were waiting for him. The Dire Observer Ward was too shallow. Shaman does have buyback available, but you can see Crit trying to cap. Picking up the Tusker, throwing it back in, he'll snowball, but Arteezy arrives, metamorphoses up, all the damage available, even a creep wave, so no backdoor protection. They have to buy back on the Shaman. The defense onto Arteezy.
EG doing a great job of reading EHOME's movements. They know, like, they're
rotating.
They know that they're bottom. They see this Underlord TP coming out. Bounty runes have spawned, Fly grabs one, he's on his way, the DP ult gets popped, they're going for it.
Yeah, with Exorcism, the amount of physical damage that EG outputs is so big. Very defensive Mass Serpent Wards behind the tower, but EG, they'll farm it up with Arteezy. A pit, not going to come down or complete, but they can just rotate, push a different lane. Creep wave will come in through mid, they just move up to top instead.
Gotta be careful, the meta and DP ult will be fading off soon. You don't want to be caught in an engagement here. Get the Roche. They need a Hugo big.
Second row charm, but it dies so quickly.
Yep.
How do they fight them? They can't get there in time.
You can already see EG, they know they have the damage in the pit, no problem. Just ensure that EHOME can't respond. This is now a cheese on your deck.
Creep waves on bottom
here they
lane.
go.
It's this will allow the Radiant creep wave to move as quickly as they can. Bottom lane, the attack arrives. Fortifications available. They'll burn it. Try and waste a little bit of the time of the exorcism. The silence didn't really do a lot to face beyond. He's even loaded us all up. That's a good 3-man pit. But where's your follow-up? Where's your attack? Mass Serpent wants defensive. Something actually trap over on the Terrorblade. But the damage is being done already. The tier 3 tower is gone. Samael is focusing on the racks. The Crimson Guard is actually delaying this fight, and they toss back in Faith Beyond to look for the attack. Terrorblade, he's dropping low, but Agency Model is still available. Even with the Sobel forward, the Lotus Orb, it'll send him back. This is actually really problematic. They're going to go deep under the tier 4 towers, but our TCP KBs, there ain't no problem here. EHOME's going. They're dropping like flies. 2 heroes down, but flies revive. As Innocence wants to keep this battle going. This will be a second full lane of racks now taken. Top lane is the only thing that survives for EHOME. They don't have the Shaman, but they want to fight. Sunder already getting the back against Terrorblade. It's not like he's already got the Aegis Immortal available too. Where's the sustain? There's no Omni Slash. The Doom is out, and they're all going down. Say goodbye to Tuskar. Juggernaut is doomed. He's the one that can't get back to safety. Then OD, he's starting to build up some intelligence, but he's got no other team to be the front liner.
The deny comes out at the end there. EHOME will call the GG.
GG. Well done by Evil Geniuses. Game 1 looks really close for EHOME, even though they had a draft problem. But the draft looked better for EHOME, but EG's execution and the read of this game was on point.
Yeah, they played much better. I think Arteezy specifically had a great game. An easier task as well. Just farm